Good evening, sir. My name is Reshma and I am from CSCP section. Today I am going to give an PPT of basic civil and mechanical engineering subject, in which I have selected the topic called ceramics. The ceramics is included in the engineering materials, and I have chosen it. And moving to the next slide, outline which contains the important topics which I am going to explain in the PPT. First point is introduction, types of engineering materials, ceramics, types of ceramics, applications of ceramics, and advantages of ceramics and disadvantages of ceramics. These are the main topics. And I have represented an image also here. You can observe ceramic materials. By seeing this, we can have a small idea on what is ceramic. And moving to the next slide, which is the introduction on ceramics. Materials play an important role for our existence, for our day-to-day life, and even for our survival. In the Stone Age, the naturally assembled materials were stone, wood, and bone, etc. Gold was the first metal used by the mankind, followed by copper. In the Bronze Age, copper and its alloy like bronze was used in the Iron Age. They discovered iron response, and iron later they are used this. And moving to the next slide, where engineering materials, I have given a flow chart and a diagram here. I have mentioned several things in the engineering materials. In that, first thing is metals, ceramics, polymers, composites, biomaterials, functionally graded materials, smart materials. In the metals, there are two types, ferrous and non-ferrous, and I have included some examples of it also. Ceramics, I have alumina, diamond, and magnesia, silicon, etc. Polymers are divided into three subparts. First part is thermoplastics, thermosetting elastomers, and composites also contain some parts, carbon fiber, ceramics, glass fiber, etc. And biomaterials, man-made proteins, artificial bacterium, biosensors, and the smart materials also I have mentioned here. You can observe. And moving to the next slide, ceramics is about the what is ceramics and thing. The word ceramics is derived from the Greek word keramics, which means potter's clay. However, many compounds which are classified as ceramics today contain no clay. Modern ceramics can be defined as the components of metals and non-metals. They generally have ionic atomic bonding between them. Traditional ceramics include insulating materials like glass, refractories, and enamels. They include metal oxides, carabides, borides, nitrates, and silicates. Some of their examples I have mentioned here: silicon carbide and zirconia and aluminium magnesia. Those are the examples of ceramics. Moving to the next slide, types of ceramics. They're mainly divided into two types, and I have mentioned them. According to their atomic structure, they are divided. First one is crystalline ceramics, and second one is non-crystalline ceramics. In that non-crystalline ceramics, they are divided into again three types of materials categories. First one is oxides and non-oxides and composites. And moving to the next slide, properties of ceramics. It contains a wide range of properties, and I have mentioned a few of them here. High hardness, high melting point, a good thermal insulator, high electricity resistant, low mass density, generally chemically inert, brittle in nature, and zero ductility. And moving to the next slide, the next slide contains about applications of ceramics. They are used in space industry because of their lightweight. They are used as cutting tools. They are used as refractory materials. They are used as thermal insulator. They are used as electrical insulator. In this main subpoint, important topic is lightweight of ceramic is important thing here. And examples of ceramics, and I have mentioned them. Some of them: barium titanate, bismuth, strontium, calcium, copper oxide, boron nitrate, earthen and ferrite, lead zirconate, titanium, magnesium diboride. And moving to the next slide, advantages of ceramics. I have mentioned some of advantages here. Some of them have high hardness, hence they are used as abrasive powder cutting tools. They have a high melting point, which makes them excellent refractory material. They're good with thermal insulators. This is another reason to use them as refractory material. They're highly electric resistivity, which makes them suitable to be used as insulator. They have a low mass density, which results in the lightweight components. I have mentioned this lightweight point in the previous slide also. They're generally chemically inert, and which makes them very durable. And moving to the next slide, which is disadvantages here. And some of them here: They're brittle in nature. They have almost zero ductility. They have a poor tensile strength. They show a wide ranges in the variation of strengths even for the identical spectacles. They have a difficult to shape and machine. And the conclusion, this is the conclusion of ceramics. Ceramics can be defined as heat resistant, non-metallic, inorganic solids. They are generally made up of compounds formed by metallic and non-metallic elements. They are good insulators and withstand high temperatures. By this, we can say that one point, ceramic is a good insulator of electricity. And the last slide is thank you, and thank you for the PPT. This is my PPT.